to Matrix says chat off from T90 in 3, 2, 1. Yep, there you go. King of the Hill is a game mode in Age of Empires 2 where your ultimate goal is to control this monument. It's not easy to do because you're going to have 7 other individuals. This particular game mode allows, it's called diplomacy as well, so you can ally an enemy, any person you would like. So it can help if you like to 2v1 somebody or just simply want to be safe because you're close to somebody else. There's no regicide this time around, but the map itself is wild, and I'll touch on that after I introduce the players. This is called Random Everything Deluxe, yeah. So it's like Mega Random on steroids, that's the way I say it. Filster's in the orange, playing as the Franks. He has Filik right next to him. Filik is playing as the Slavs. In the blue, we have Piat. Piat is playing as the Italians. In the purple, we have Spooky Sean, playing as the Britons. In the yellow, we have Ultra Shield playing as the Japanese. In the green, we have Big Fancy Baby playing as the Spanish. In the teal, we have Ray playing as the Magyars. In the red, we have Pasty playing as the Celts. And that is everybody. And this is the monument. Players started with 2 scouts. There's the countdown at the top right of your screen. And once that gets down near 100, you're going to see everybody combating for the hill, I guess. Moidal, I guess they could do allied victory in diplomacy, so it's up to the players, but they do have that possibility. This map is definitely random, but there is a lot of gold if you can get to it. Gold here, stone here. So no shortage of resources when it comes to mining, but when it comes to lumber, it could be a problem for some players. Like Blue, for example, I guess he does have trees here, but some of the others, they have a lot of a lot more wood to live with. Overlay. Yeah, I'll add the overlay for you, though it might bug out. I normally don't leave it up for diplomacy. It's fine for now. So this fancy overlay will show us how much population they have and all the stats we might want to see. So as I was just saying to people before we started this, I don't know if this will go to YouTube or not because I only put the quality stuff on YouTube. Thank you, everybody. Imagine most of you here, if not all of you, are subscribed to me on YouTube. Thank you for all the support over the last few years. It has been insane. All the subscribers on YouTube were very close to 60K. Twitch as well, we are consistently hanging around the 1,500 subscriber mark, which is also like that's more support than YouTube is. Oh my goodness! Pasty needs some support. So yeah, thank you to everybody who's come from YouTube to the Twitch stream to support with a Prime sub, and just been here watching my content for however long you have been watching. I appreciate you all. It's been, like, it's so cool to be able to get on and talk to so many people from all around the world and just have fun, man. It's so much fun for me to do this. Now, community games, it's tiring. I'm exhausted, but I know that we do it one day a week and that all of you want to get involved, so you're worth the sacrifice. You're worth the sacrifice. Trey, thank you, man, for 3 months. Thank you, Spartani, for the new sub. These rhinos, man, they attack so... Oh! Saber! That's... No! No! I was gonna say that's the one time that bad pathing is good for you, because the rhino got caught up on the tree. But then the villager went back. Oh, that's funny. Wait, what the... A ram? Did they all start with... Wait a second, were there Gaia rams? Gaia units are units that you can collect. Yeah, here we go. They're Gaia rams, so... some players got rams for free. That's pretty funny. Ram war, let's go! Anyway, is it okay if, actually, we'll leave the overlay on for now. When will we see the next triple tech mod? Delta, there's been a lot of people asking about that. I think that honesty is the best policy, and if I'm being honest with you, I feel like triple tech makes the game more boring. After you see it a couple times, it's like, wow, these units are very fast, or wow, these units have a lot of HP. But it creates more imbalances, and personally, I don't find it all that exciting after the third or fourth time. But that being said, we will mix in more. There's still a lot of other different strategies that need to be explored. There's a 256 tech. Yeah, exactly. Like that one there as well. I mean, it's funny. It's like, wow, that's ridiculous. But then, you know, I want to see what people can do with legitimate strategy and not any like wacky stacking bonuses. Van AOC says, will you be leading a USA team for Adopt the Noob tournament? I've considered playing in the Adopt a Noob tournament. I've considered it. I feel like if I got a regular from the stream, a lot of you would enjoy watching that. I've not trained for it or put a ton of effort into it, but I feel like it'd be good to stream, and I might do that.
Rocking and rolling, so all of you are done. Once I get time off from work on a community games day.
Booty Snake, you better be careful who you threaten, man. 915 people just heard you say all of you are done. They're gonna remember that, dude. Thank you for 15 months, Booty Snake. Parsha, thank you for the Prime sub. Prune Face, thank you for the Prime. Thank you for using your Prime sub on me this month. Me and Freeloading volunteer as tributes. Well, we'll see, man. You know, as I was saying earlier, with the 24-hour stream on the 2nd of June, I have a lot of things that need to be confirmed yet. That's not far away. And I spent most of the day yesterday working on making sure that the 24-hour stream would have this special feature, I guess. I won't spoil it. And that's kind of my main priority right now. Yeah, triple tech, it definitely gives the edge to ranged units. So yeah, I think it's cool, but it's just my personal opinion. I mean, I used to think Force Nothing was lame as well, and look where we are, so. I've never played an online game ever. Dude, and that's fine. There are people who've never even played the game that like watching this. How can you not enjoy the diplomacy aspect of this?
T90 boys, T90 boys.
I think it's really cool. And Lara, thank you very much for 2 months. So, Twitch chat, I'd really like your thoughts as everyone advances up through the ages on the map. Do you like the gold and stone placements? Do you not like the gold and stone placements? Do you want me to inspect some weird areas of the map I haven't done yet? I'll do that for you. Just give me your thoughts. It's always good to hear what Twitch has to say about it. Now, I think that this can be docked. These are definitely marshes. Whether or not you can dock it, I'm not sure. It's definitely water. It's very sporadic, but it could be utilized maybe. I just don't have the guts to play someone IRL. The game is stressful. I think there's so many moving parts to Age of Empires 2. It makes it the most beautiful game ever because of that. But at the same time, there's so much that can go wrong, and it can be very like scary and stressful. Now, I don't really encounter that stress anymore because I played thousands of online games, but I do encounter the stress when I play higher rated players. It's called ladder anxiety. So when you're playing someone further up on the ladder, you get like kind of scared. And even pro players, they deal with that. Like anyone who might play versus Viper, they might not have the mental edge, for example. I don't like this map. It's a beated down version of my map. Oh, okay. Okay, Strode. Fair enough. Can you count the trees for us, please? No. Yeah, as long as you're enjoying what you're doing, it doesn't matter if you play online, suck online, rock online, it doesn't matter. And with that logic, if you don't play the game, that's cool as well. Ice cream. I'm holding my tongue. I'm holding my tongue. I shouldn't be surprised you said that, ice cream, but I'm holding my tongue. McLam, yeah, that's a good thing to check. So, Phylek here, he is allied with everybody except Ultra Shield, who is on the other side of the map from him. Filster, I think Ultra Shield just has not switched anyone to ally, but he's also allied with everyone except Ultra Shields. And, okay, well in this case, Pasty, he's allied with everyone except Spooky Sean and Ultra Shield. So I'm not going to go through all the players, but most people are allied at the moment. I recently got AOC and Voobly, but having problems with hotkeys. Any help? Art Black Cat, if you click the Discord link below, join my Discord server, and ask that question in the technical support chat. Yes. There's a website that you can use to port your HD hotkeys over to Voobly, and any other questions you might have, that would be the place for it. And most of the people here, like all my mods here and whatnot, they're focused on the game and the chat. Okay, so you can hear the monument sound. That's the sound you hear every single time the monument changes hands. 360 years, and players are trying to work their way towards the Castle Age. But no real action as of yet, except for Pasty losing a ton of villagers to some rhinos. Here are the civs again. If you guys want to take a look at this, I'll give my thoughts on it. I'm never a big fan of Britons when it comes to King of the Hill, but they have won before and proven me wrong. Slavs, I love. Celts, I love here. Spanish, Magyars, Franks. I mean, Japanese, Italians, they're also strong depending on how it's played out. I forget what Ironclad is. Ironclad is... I always get the Teuton new technology, and I think the new Celt technology is Stronghold, and it is Ironclad for Teuton. Wait, oh my goodness. The Celt one is called Stronghold. I think that affects the arrows out of castles, and then Ironclad is the... Let's see. It makes the siege survive longer against melee, right? Yeah. Siege weapons +4 melee armor. Sorry, that could have been much easier to say. Brain fart.
Yes.
Yeah, I like Japanese as well, but I think that a lot of King of the Hill games just come down to higher value units, like siege onagers, siege rams, and Japanese, they lack both of those. They have great infantry, but versus siege, they can really struggle. But then again, everyone's very close together, and there could be a lot of pressure coming in, and you might not be able to have the option of the stronger siege options if you get attacked before that. You're getting quick with the tech tree. Like, I know, it's just I never looked for a house or, like, a farm on the tech tree before. That was the issue, that one game. Yeah, you're right. I've improved, and just like I said, Spooky Sean, another civ that could struggle, is Britons, and he's now being a bit aggressive. And Ultra Shield is building a castle, but even this castle will not protect his gold and his stone here. Building a tower there as well. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, Ironclad adds melee armor to siege, which is really strong upgrade, by the way. Luckily, it's expensive. And then the Celts, the new Celt one, I believe, affects town center and castle fire. I think that's it. I know. Oh, nice shot there from Sean, even though he knew nothing about it. I know that Persians also have a unique technology where their castles do more damage to rams, which is a bit weird. I tend to know viable techs, like the techs that just aren't viable in expert play or don't play a huge part in expert play. I tend to forget about. Towers as well. Okay. Guardian Angel says, good night, T90 official in chat. Thanks for the amazing stream. See you all tomorrow. I would definitely see you tomorrow, Guardian Angel. And thank you for being here once again.
Yes.
A KK4, thank you very much for the new sub. Pacello says, are you going to stream a regicide game for the royal wedding tomorrow? No, I'm not Pacello. But thank you for the bits, my friends. So far, the front runners are Spooky Sean and Ray in terms of score. But Ray, he has the score for all the right reasons. He has a lot more villagers. Pio as well, he has plenty of vills. So I think that in a free-for-all setting, attacking like this, you might kill one player, but it significantly delays your economic boom, so other players that you're not able to attack, they're going to have an edge later on in the game. Ultra Shield has gone into guard tower, and oh, this Maganel, can it make it through? I think it can. And oh, that's unfortunate. because of the elevation on Spooky Sean's Maganel, it didn't receive full damage, and it's still alive. 69 I Like Turtles has gifted a sub to 2013 E. Brugman. There you go, man. Enjoy the emotes. I think you just said that your gifted sub ran out from before, so you just got another one. Sweet deal. Knights for Filster, 1 TC at the moment. Franks is a good knight civ. We have... Wow, look at all the rams. Were these created? No, Phylic has all of these Gaia rams. Now he's playing as Slavs, one of my favorite civs in the game at the moment because their farming bonus is incredibly strong. Oh, but Blue's building a castle here. Now, are they allied? Yeah, they are allied. But still, if he felt like attacking this guy, he could, and he could take all the golden stone away from him. So, is it difficult to make mods for Age of Empires 2? I kind of want to do that mod now, if it's not too hard. I'm not sure which mod you're referring to, Gundrick, but again, I would recommend joining the Discord because we have a chat called Map Chat, and that might as well be Mod Chat as well. So, all these new maps that we're constantly seeing, people are testing them there and asking questions there to more experienced map creators. And yeah, if you want to get involved, I would definitely recommend doing that. Just join the Discord. Like Snippy and Super Lisco and Roach and Algernon and Hank, they're constantly talking about new maps, and I know that people in there are also working on new maps at the moment. Yeah, you're right, Ollie Lambo. You're right, a lot of extra villagers for Ray and Pio. Letting civs research more than one unique tech. Ah, gotcha. Well, there's 2 unique technologies now. But if you are interested in checking it out, man, feel free. And also, if you join the Discord, then you can have people test it. Like, that's the real benefit. If you are uncomfortable playing versus randoms online, you can play with people from the community. Whether that be HD or Voobly. Discord is a great way to stay involved. Wow, so look at this push back. Ultra Shield, I kind of forgot about him for a moment. But he's able to shield in an ultra fashion versus Spooky Sean. Okay, that was bad. But anyway, and he's building these Japanese towers. Guard tower, very strong as Japanese now. And towers in general do a fantastic job versus enemy siege. So there's no way that Sean can stop this, and there's no way that Sean can save this gold once the tower goes up. We'll have to go up to Imp. Oh, what is this up here? Oh, you know what? The relics. This is smart. This is really smart. Ultra Shield says, I didn't start this war. You see how Spooky Sean's trying to collect relics. Very good scouting because, as you can see, it was not played on Explored. Imperial soon for Pio. And Pio is Italians, and he's building barracks, so probably condos he'll create. Again, he's still allied with Gray, and there's lots of gold there, so if he gets greedy, he could try to attack Phylic. Now, I think that Italians are much worse than Slavs once both civs get the ball rolling. He's going for Elite Genoese crossbow, Pio. Array's on the way to Imp as well. So players are getting there with their economies. I saw Filster earlier say not a farm TC T90. I guess he was talking about this TC, I'm not sure. Spooky Sean's idols are hurting me. He has 8 idols. Swear his idol. Oh, excuse me. Woo! What a yawn. Oh, T90 dad needs a nap. Yeah, he does have some idols here, but he's under pressure. It makes sense. Again, these we're not expert players here. So just for fun. And oh my... oh no, big fancy baby, no! Oh, just as I say, oh, it's just for fun, you know, it's not serious. A castle's been denied. Oh, that hurts. And Ray is soon going to be an imp, so that means big fancy baby is soon going to be a big crybaby, as I would be. Magyar Hussars. Maganels. And this... So there's one Doubt Castle, and now there's going to be another castle that's been denied, and Big Fancy Baby saying he needs help. He says, Dirty Ray. And, oh, can he get it up? He'll get it up. It's fine. It's fine. There's no reason for me to believe he's dead. None whatsoever. He has a town center that's not on fire. 2 town centers that's not on fire. It's fine. It's fine, chat. No big deal. Who is Green allied with? Everybody except Ray and Ultra Shield, and they're on both sides of him, so that's trouble. That is trouble, alright. Now, the monument's at 160 years. Here are the condotieros from blue. The play from Phylic, I'm not sure yet exactly. I'd love to see some bowyars. We got some peaceful farmers from Spooky Sean, who has paid the price for that early attack. And Spooky Sean's Vil count is slightly behind Ultra Shield, and Ultra Shield has just hit the Imperial Age. So, something tells me that Ultra Shield is not going to be spooked of Sean any longer, and he's gonna be dishing out the payback. Middle soon yellow. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, so Spooky Sean says middle soon yellow, like, hey, we need to go to the middle. And yellow says, I gave up on mid. And you know where this trap is going, man. You know it's going right for Spooky Sean. Nice try from Sean, though, to try and guilt him into going towards the middle. But yeah, if I were a betting man, I would say that Ultra Shield doesn't care about the middle anymore, and he cares about payback. It's so deserved, though. So deserved. Look at the populations. 130 population for blue, 140 population for teal. Now, blue is also very close to the middle, but I would not want to be neighboring Slavs if I were him. This could all have gone differently had Sean not attacked yellow. Yellow goes to the middle, then Sean attacks blue. 130 years, and I normally say the first person to go to the middle always loses. I think blue's going to be the first to go to the middle. And Ray says, we need to go to the middle soon, guys, and he's right. Chills, dude, I don't know if it's going to YouTube just yet, man. But we'll see how good the game is. YouTube, if you're seeing this, you know it's a good one. So, Elite Magyar Hussars, they cost no gold. So Ray's saving a ton of gold. He's now building his 3rd castle. Yes, his 3rd castle. And he could build his 4th. And then what I would like to see from him is some cav archers. I think Elite Magyar Hussar and then cav archers would be a really good addition. You have the melee in front and the range behind. Now, the condos, they're very strong. Well, they're technically anti-gunpowder, but they're also pretty good against archer units. And then Genoese crossbow, they kill any cav units like knights or cav archers. So this composition could kill Ray, actually. Goldstones for the 3rd time. It's like, good night, man. Alright, I don't trust you any longer, so I'm not saying good night. I don't trust you. I can't take you by your word, Goldstones. Let's see here. Druzina for Phylic, and he has tons of gold. Ironically, he has a civilization that farms faster, and he doesn't have food. But he's going towards siege and champions, I think. 96 years. Spooky Sean is still trying to hold on here. He is an imp, but he's lost his castle, and he's gonna lose his TC soon. And he's also gonna lose his longbows. Oh, man. He lost a few before we looked over here as well. The Ultra Shield has already made it himself very clear. He's not interested in going to the middle in the King of the Hill game. He wants payback here, because Sean started it. Look at the micro from Sean. Look. Okay, never mind. Look away. Micro's not as good as it could have been there. Alright, well, I think I've just seen a signal for trade. They're considering trading with each other. There you go, Phylic adding the market in the corner. And here comes Ray. Now he has Siege Workshops and Magyar Hussar. I've not seen any ranges, so he might stick with Magyar Hussars in Siege. And also, Ray is giving resources to Green. I forgot about Green. He's been down here. And he said, watch it. It'll be too late if you don't go now. Ray, you might want to go to the middle. Watch it. It'll be too late if you don't go now. He's like giving moral support to the guy that killed him. What a man. And Ray has sent him resources so he can stay in the game. Well, the countdown has restarted in favor of Ray. He's going for heavy scorpions and Magyar Hussars. Okay. I think Spooky Sean will slowly die. There's too big of a population difference now. It's not looking good for him. Wow, this is tense. This is very, very tense. Even Filster has lots of knights, though he still needs to get to Imp. Wakanda's nerfed as they have 9 attack now. They were nerfed. They were nerfed over 6 months ago now. I forget the exact changes, but they're not quite as strong against archers as they were before. Before they were very similar to Huskarls. They're still okay versus archers, but I think that was the big nerf. It might have been 10 plus 2, like 10 base attack then as well. I forget. Somebody is pissed. Yeah, you're right, Snippy. But I don't know who can win this. The countdown has restarted. Look at the armies. All of these armies are going to be squaring off against each other. 87 military units for blue, 60 for teal. It's just a matter of time until Fidek gets with it as well. Because look at his resources. And there's no kings, so you cannot snipe kings to get victory. It is all about that monument. And many of these guys are allied too. In fact, they are all allied in the middle, so they can see what's going to be coming at them. So what's important with King of the Hill? Forward production buildings. Because all you need is one single unit in the middle at all times. So even if you're getting 1 kill for every 100 deaths, as long as you have a unit in the center, at all times you are holding the middle. So having these forward production buildings is just huge, and it's not just going to be siege workshops, it'll be 2 castles for Ray. And Pasty, after his slower start, he also could get into the game here. 115 pop, lots of resources. He and Filster are lagging behind a little bit with the populations, but they could play a part. And yeah, look at this, Fidek now. Tons of champions, tons of resources. This is going to be a crazy game. It's kind of a shame that we don't have Siege Onager on the map. Because can you imagine how many dead bodies there would be with Siege Onager? There's so many melee units and ranged units. Okay, so now teal and blue are against each other. This is a very T90S moment. I'm getting kind of anxious. The Spooky Sean is... Well, he's been spooked into the north. Has a few relics back there, so it's fine. It's going to be tough for him to get through blue to get to the middle, and here we go. 73 years now for Ray. Now the Scorpions, it's a good addition. Condos will die here. Now the Halbs from Fidek. Now he has Druzina, which significantly enhances the strength of his military, but he needs the siege versus the archers. There's so many counters that could be used. This is interesting. Maybe a few onagers would be nice to kill the rams, because the rams can kill his castle. Actually, no, that's a dumb statement for myself. The Magyar Hussars can kill the rams. They have a bonus for a siege. Man, there's going to be so many dead bodies on the field here. So many dead bodies. We have 3 large armies. The top 3 players fighting for the monument. Finally, we've gotten to this stage. I don't think Ray can hold it on its own. I think Gray will have enough. I think... Oh, even Spooky Sean, he's allied with Blue. And he's helping out a little bit. Wow, interesting game. Chat, could we get some salutes flowing for Exco or Aiko? I'm sorry, I can't pronounce names, man. It's a really big weakness of mine. Thank you for the 69 viewer host. There we go. The countdown restarts in favor of Gray. You're joining a King of the Hill game. And this is diplomacy, so we can see people at each other as allies and enemies. For the most part, everyone in the middle is against each other now. I just didn't think Magyars would have enough there against the Slav siege and infantry combo. In fact, I don't think any civilization except for Celts could deal with that if it's played correctly. And Pasty, he is still working his way towards the units he might want, with lots of resources. Yeah, this is when I should be playing. Let the bodies hit the floor. Alright, so remember Ultra Shield and how he said he wasn't going to the middle? Well, he is helping out, and now he's running into blue. So, a blue getting hit from behind now. Not that kind of hit from behind, guys. No need for the T90 creeps. Building keeps. I assume he got Yasama. Yeah, he has very strong keeps here. Yasama is a Japanese unique technology. Can the center monument be fired with killed with trebs? No, it cannot. This is invincible. Much like blue coffee, the monument is invincible. And speaking of blue coffee, I'm trying to see if I can contact him for the 24-hour stream. Here comes Sean. Remember the history between him and Ultra Shield. And Sean seems to be quite fond of Payat, so he's not only killing yellow, but he's helping himself here. It's at 64 years. And Gray, look, he's killing Vils now. Look at his resources. Holy cow. Does he have his barracks queued up? He doesn't. That's one thing. If you are pop capped, I think you should get all your military buildings queued up and on the monument, especially when you have so many forward buildings. Will we get Fatslab for the 24-hour stream? Dude, Fatslab is really difficult to get a hold of. I don't know if he likes the attention. So, I can't even... No, I don't think so. I just wanted to play him in a game, and he seems to avoid me every time I ask. He probably didn't want to be the legend, you know? I just happened to notice him. Spaghetti Face 2, thank you very much for the Prime sub, man. Sorry it took me a couple minutes to shout that out. This game is just too riveting. And now Blue has turned on Gray, and he realizes it is the time. In fact, it might even be a little bit too late here to turn on him. And this is where Red is needed. This is where a Filster is needed, and they need to start hitting him from behind with Siege. Start hitting his production buildings. That's the most valuable thing for Gray, or anyone who's going after the middle, is the production buildings. Now, okay, Spooky Sean is here to help, and he'll clean up the halves quite easily. Say what you want about Sean and how he started this game, but he's contributed twice now with the monument. Pasty says, just passing. Who's he just passing? I guess maybe he's passing Gray? Yeah, he's gonna pass right into Gray. Now, Green... I keep forgetting about Big Fancy Baby. Can we get the Baby Rage emote in the chat for Big Fancy Baby? Remember, Teal first killed him, and then Teal gave him resources so he could stay alive, and now he's being attacked by Teal again, and he's saying, "You'll never truly kill me." Well, he does have some villagers down here, so it's fine. It's fine. 18 years on the monument countdown. 18 years, and the big key to Phylic holding this is the siege rams. If the siege rams die, then it's a different story. He doesn't have many units here, but siege rams are tanky enough to do this. The condos need to get here and attack the rams. The archers don't do too much versus rams. Now, Phylic, remember his resources. He still has the resources, but he's slowly losing his production buildings. This is incredibly close. It's just these 3 rams and a few champions coming in. I'm going to switch this to team colors, so everything that Phylic has, who's currently gray, will be blue, and all enemy units will be red. Here you go. Oh, never mind. Never mind. He lost it, so no need for that confusion. It was close, though, but I gotta give a lot of credit to Mr. Pasty for killing the production buildings on this side, and also Sean and Pio. Now here comes Ultra Shield. Gray was close, and he could still do it again. He has control of the middle once more. Gray, but I stood by you. T90 cries, says Filster. Big fancy Big fancy baby is my favorite. Look at his chat in all caps. Ray's like 200 pop. And big fancy baby is a 4 pop. This just broke me. He's a 4 population, and he says in all caps, he says, well, it's not showing it now. He said, yeah, come get me, Ray, you Nancy boy. That's hilarious, man. I know I'm very tired, so. Oh, the onager shots! I'm very tired, so I probably wouldn't laugh that much if this is the beginning of the stream. But the Nancy boy is showing up, and he is going to clean this up. Nancy Crow in the chat says that word is offensive to me. Well, maybe it was a compliment, man. Maybe he's saying, man, Ray, like, I'm calling you a Nancy because Nancy's awesome, and your population is so impressive. Maybe that's what it means. But Ray doing a good job now. And he's gonna push back yellow. Oh, poor Ultra Shield, man. It's been a tough game for him. It has been a very tough game for him. And I feel like everyone's distracted from the middle. I mean, Blue has control of the middle, but he's fighting elsewhere. Let's not forget about Ray, who, or not Ray, Big Fancy Baby, who cares about Ray, who has 3 villagers, no market, but if you build a market, maybe he can buy some stone to build a new TC. Bunny Thing says, any suggestion for just getting better at the eco side? Dude, practice the fast castle build. I can provide you with a link that gives you a list of build orders, but just work on build orders. And you could, if you want to play online and learn, just play a map like Black Forest where you wall up and boom. But I see no problem with playing versus AI and just trying to go to, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 town centers and trying to get to imp as fast as possible with a lot of ills. The basic key is learn a build order to get to Castle Age, and then once you have that down, you're adding extra TCs in Castle, and you have to work on always creating vills out of your TCs at all times. So that comes down to hotkeys and multitasking. So this is what my point of view would look like right now. Like, focus on the fight. Vill, back to fight. So, I mean, I wouldn't expect that level of multitasking as a beginner, and like, I'm at a pretty high level, but that's the gist, man. The key is, when you're trying to improve in this game, don't get overwhelmed. Like, the beauty of Age of Empires 2 is how complex it can be, and you can always improve. Like, I hit 2k Voobly, and that's top couple hundred in the world, and I still have some big things to improve on. And I could easily get frustrated, but I choose to see it as kind of an exciting thing. Like, the game will never get old from a gameplay point of view for me. T90 Salt from Pasty. I'm not sure why he said that. Fuck you, T90 Salt, said Filster. And, oh! Oh yeah, I wonder why he's saying that. Filster, can we get some salt in the chat for Filster? Filster's not happy that he's dying to Pasty. And Pasty has exactly what I want to see from Celts. Siege and Halberdiers. Ali says, T90, is it a good strategy to kill your neighbors before going to the middle? So it's kind of a risk. Like Spooky Sean, for example, he attacked yellow, and now he's been pushed all the way back because his attack failed. But if his attack was successful, then he would have no one in this area to disrupt him from getting to the middle. So I guess the answer is, it can really work in your favor, yes, but it could also bite you in the ass. Oh my god, that onager shot was sick. That onager shot was sick from Ultra Shield, and now he's building towers into Blue's base. It's like Blue is paying the price for what Spooky Sean did earlier, because he's allied with Sean, and Sean needs to run away. Check the chat. Oh, another onager shot. He says, F, I would send army, but yeah, Big Fancy Baby doesn't have an army, but he has a TC. And guys, the countdown is now in Pasty's favor, who is allied with most of the people here, so that would make sense. At 57 years. And that will probably change soon. Yeah, I think King of the Hill strategy is interesting, because personally, when I play, I like to attack the person next to me. And I know that some of the strong King of the Hill community members do that, like Super Lisco. Because you not only can take their excess gold and stone, but you'll have no one on that side disrupting you. The problem is you look like a big old dick if you kill somebody and you don't get to go to the middle, you know? Or if that person's close to you in skill and you just kind of go back and forth in a 1v1 the whole game and you don't go for the middle, then me as a caster, I'm thinking, okay, why didn't you guys go to the middle? So it's just, you'd have to execute, I guess. Oh man, these are big paragraphs. Yes. But because I don't have faith that red can win this at the moment, and I think the countdown will reset, I'll read these. Wild Beast is... Oh, this is copy pasta. This is copy pasta. Hey T90, did you know that if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to one channel for free per month? The best thing is it doesn't even need to be you with Amazon Prime. It could be your sister, your neighbor, a local tree surgeon. Even if your second cousin, twice removed. Your second cousin's twice removed. That Goldfish has Amazon Prime. Yes, you can subscribe for free. Yes, in fact, if your second cousin twice removes Goldfish has Amazon Prime, because of his lack of size, Twitch feels bad for him, and you get 3 free subs with Amazon Prime. It's pretty insane. I unfortunately don't know anyone in that situation. Otherwise, I'd be taking advantage of it. Can we shout out all of you guys for the copy pasta? Thank you, Ollie, for your Prime sub, man. Really appreciate it. I'll give you guys 10%. As we agreed, I'll give you guys 10%. Ultra Shield. He wasn't kidding with the Ultra. Look at this, man. He's been up against Blue. He's been up against Spooky Shauna, and he's pushing both of them back. Now, he is getting some help from Ray. No, he's not getting help from Ray. Ray is actually against him. Ray is just attacking the same guy as he is. So, this string of towers now, I really like how Ultra Shield has played this. This takes some skill. Takes a lot of skill, and now he's going to be needed here because Ray, he's looking very good, and Blue, he can't really assist because Blue has been dying off, and I don't even think Spooky Sean can assist. So this is actually quite good for Ray because he has the forward production buildings again, lots of resources, and not many people to disrupt him. It's got to be Phylek, I think. Maybe the Siege and the Infantry can do it once again. Chuckles the Beard says, T90, does that mean you get extras due to your own size problem? Listen, we don't talk about that size problem here, okay? We don't do it. Blue getting wrecked. Yeah, he is getting wrecked. There's Sean, he has Britons, and Britons, they don't have strong siege, and they struggle versus all siege and infantry civs, so I don't see him pushing. They struggle with the lack of mobility. Britons are a very good civ to hit and run with, but if you want the monument, you can't run. That's the issue. So everyone can close in.
Hey, T90 official, did you know that if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to one channel for free per month? The best thing is it doesn't even need to be you with Amazon Prime. It could be your sister, your neighbor, your local tree surgeon. Goldfish.
That's true, Royaltide. Thank you very much for 6 months with Prime. Yeah, Ali, it was a good time, dude. Thank you for your kind comments earlier. Can anyone kill Ray now? The first time he came to the middle, there were about 3 fully boned individuals against him. Now, he doesn't have anyone to his right that's really attacking him. I don't even want to know what's been going on here. Look at Big Fancy Baby. He is towered and now he's attacking Ray's TC. But anywho, he has his production buildings queued up. Like, he has all the key ingredients that a victory needs. And you just need one single unit holding the middle at all times, and he has quite a few here. In fact, he's 130 military? Is that stat real? 130 plus military. Fireman says, hey T90 official, do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, Big Fancy Baby? I'm not worthy to even discuss the name. I'm not worthy. Yeah, I think it has to be Siege here. It has to be Siege Onager or just a ton of Onagers. And that's difficult to pull off against the Magyar Hussars. Magyar Hussars, they have a bonus for a siege, so I think they 3-shot an onager. Now, here is Sean, and here is Phylic. Now, Sean and Phylic are allied, so this really helps the cause that they can ally up. Filster coming in with throwing Axeman. He was a bit salty earlier after being attacked, but I have to credit him for helping. 20 years for Ray. And this is getting dangerously close. Here are the onagers. The towers from Ultra Shield. They do a tremendous amount of damage and have a tremendous amount of range. Just, you need some juicy shots on the Rams. I think if he kills the Rams, they might be able to do this. Oh my god, this is quite a team effort from everybody involved here. Oh, this is close. Look at this. He just has a few units in the center. And if he runs into the center now, I underestimated Sean. I underestimated everybody, actually. Just gotta look for the teal units. I'm constantly regrouping and selecting these units to show you just how few are in the center. It is only 100 population for Ray. Will it be another photo finish? It could come down to the Rams and the extra HP. I think you still gotta give Ray an edge here. He's sending the villagers. He's sending everything with 4 years remaining. Onagers can do so much damage in so little time. Oh my god, this is close. Filster's even here with his feudal age skirmishers. I think he's done it now. Oh my god, how close was that? This Hussar was dead, so it was just these few units. That's it. I don't even know if these would have counted. I think that these Hussars and this Ram would not have counted. So I think it's just one unit in the end, right? Yeah, I think that this is the only unit that would be in the box. That was so close. I have to take my hats off. You know what? Instead, I'll send a salute because I can't like take my hat off. You guys, I don't have a T90 take hat off emote. You guys have the salute. Send a salute to everybody in this game, including Mr. Big Fancy Baby. I mean, everybody really fought tooth and nail for the victory, or at least to just help the cause here. I mean, notable shout outs go to Ultra Shield and to Ray and to Blue, because those guys played so well this game. Phylic as well with the siege and the infantry. Spooky Sean, I don't even know how, after he lost his main base, he was able to reboom into that. For a community game that was very high quality, guys. So, thank you. Can you turn on team colors before quitting so we can see? Yeah, I could do that, I think. Yeah, so all the blue is Ray, and then all the red is enemy. And I'm pretty sure that if this 45 HP Hussar had died, then he would have lost. Because these units, maybe this Hussar's in there, but I think sometimes the range of the monument is a little bit on the inside of this stone area. Phil, so that was a great game, man. That was great. I was really hoping that you guys would dislodge him from the